Nigel Cecil, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
Doves are often seen as symbols of peace, spirituality, hope, renewal, transformation and love. Many will no doubt agree that the professional showbiz spirit is one of unity and family, where we try to help each other, especially through difficult times, not least because our performance talent means we frequently experience emotional highs and lows. Currently, whatever one's work, from the shop floor to senior management and above, many are distressingly experiencing horrendous emotional and heartbreaking turmoil. During such times, it's especially important that we seek to come together in unity, and showbiz is no exception. Last week, Equity, the United Kingdom trade union for professional actors, variety entertainers and other creatives, published on its website an article entitled Equity, Statement on Recent Events in Israel and Palestine. Following this publication, it is extremely sad and heartbreaking to have received messages from Equity members, including some who identify as Jewish members, who are saying that they no longer feel safe within their trade union, Equity. This is such an important matter that strikes at the core of Equity's role as a trade union. We are going to try and summarise how this very challenging situation has come about, and we welcome hearing your opinions. This channel, in a previous video, has referred to Equity's affirmation of its vision, mission and values. With these in mind, members naturally expect that they are applied equally and fairly on behalf of everyone. If this is true, then it is difficult to understand why our Jewish members in particular should feel unsafe. What has brought about this crisis? Our consideration is a letter published last week which had the support of some showbiz celebrities. This brought criticism because it failed to condemn Hamas and its atrocities as a terrorist organisation. Objections, concerns and offence to the letter were subsequently published on mainstream and social media. However, in contrast to the Equity statement, this letter had nothing to do directly with Equity, as these celebrity letter signatories were made in their personal and private capacity. The rights to freedom of expression in a democratic country like the United Kingdom ensure that everyone, including these celebrities, are free to voice their opinions. But does the same freedom of expression, apparently to publish an opinionated viewpoint on behalf of all its members, apply to a trade union which has some 47,000 members? If we look at the position of the United Kingdom Government and Parliament, as stated in the House of Commons last week, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak addressed the Jewish community directly, saying Hamas atrocities have shaken the Jewish community to the core. He also called out the terrorists for using innocent Palestinians as human shields. The Prime Minister declared support for the UK's Jewish community to keep them safe, especially from rising anti-Semitic attacks. He also stated that we stood with our British Muslim communities. Sir Keir Starmer, leader of the Labour Party opposition, said this House speaks with one voice in condemnation of terror. Hamas do not wish to see peace in the Middle East. They just want to see Israel wiped off the map. Ed Davey, as leader of the Liberal Democrats, condemned the scale of Hamas's utterly horrifying terrorist attacks and supported Israel's right to defend itself, whilst highlighting the need to protect innocent Palestinians. Parliament clearly demonstrated overarching unity for the United Kingdom's current position. Given such a unanimity of purpose, it must be reasonable to conclude that the great majority of Equity's 47,000 members would not support a statement published on their behalf that failed to fully endorse Parliament's decision regarding Israel, Palestine, Gaza and Hamas. Its Equity members' responses to Equity's statement, which has been judged to go further in its opinion than that agreed by the TUC, that gives rise to Equity's Jewish members feeling unsafe, with an understandable fear that anti-Semitism sentiments seem to be tacitly ignored by some members, driving Equity's vision, mission and values. Members have been asking if the Equity Council had a meeting to endorse the statement. We don't know, but hearsay posted comments say that they didn't. Yesterday, some show business celebrities and public figures published an October declaration, which may be seen as a response to the previous public letter. At the same time, some of the signatories to last week's letter have clarified their decision to sign it, on the basis they were not fully aware of its contents, having thought it was simply a call for peace. In some ways, this highlights the typical showbiz spirit. Deep down, we all seek hope, love and peace, because for us, entertainment is a gateway to help many rise above the trials, tribulations and distressing events that life throws at us. One only needs to recall the work of ENSA, Entertainers National Service Association, from 1939 onwards. Surely Equity's raison d'etre should be about representing all its members equally and fairly, whatever their social, ethnic, religious or political beliefs and backgrounds. Equity members should feel safe and welcome within their showbiz trade union. Hopefully, those driving Equity will take some time to consider fully the implications of their statement on recent events in Israel and Palestine, and clarify what it means in terms of Equity's vision, mission and values. Now is the time for Equity to reassure its members that as professional actors, variety entertainers and creatives, they are all welcome into a showbiz safe space, a safe space which Equity upholds and promotes on behalf of their members equally and fairly. Thank you.
May our religions be united to bring hope and peace in our world.